Howdy folks, it is the Command Line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead version .f. Here we were finishing clearing out this town. Let me find our shopping cart. I'm not really sure where I left it. We're going to have to zoom out. It's nobody's favorite zoom level. It's got to be done. I am not seeing our shopping cart. It's been a day since I've played. Oh, there it is. It's inside the house. Not sure why I would do that. It's been yet another day. I guess I let go of it to go downstairs. I don't know if we checked. Yeah, this is the weird house with the stereo system and stuff downstairs. Let's move on. Anything in the mailbox? Not really. Fancy house has statues. Don't know if that's a good sign for us finding anything. Rotten bacon. We also need to not forget to cut up that mashed pumpkin. Good stuff here. Cut up that shocker zombie body. Could find a CBM in it. Huge cockroach to the south. Not my problem. Hello, sir. Get dusted. It's one of these situations. You can make the assumption of what happened here. There's a table or counter in front of the door. There's a chair in here, and there's a rope in here, and there's a zombie in there. You can put 2 and 2 together, because if I put 2 and 2 together, I will get demonetized. That's your hint. Welding tanks. Not that we really need welding gas anymore. There might be something that the arc welder can't do that only a welder can do, but or only a gas powered welder can do. There's a lot of stuff in here. Pinball machine, carbon fiber fishing spear. Jesse, what the F are you talking about? Underwater fishing spear made from carbon fiber. It's very light and doesn't have much range. I guess I'll grab them. I don't really know. Slingshot, wrist bandolier. Hey, a new book. Wrestling moves. Funnel, saline eye drops, coin, sewing kit. Take your SD memory card. Let's look at these newspaper pages. Economic rioting spreads to the United States. Global economic riots started in Africa and South Africa and spread to the continental United States. More than 30 riots were reported over the weekend, primarily in poorer regions of the Midwest and South. I don't think this is related to what happened in Carlhaven or Banksley, a spokesperson from the National Guard said in response to media inquiry. Those are isolated incidents, and while this is very clearly a coordinated social media effort, police and National Guard are containing the riots as they prop up. President Oswald, in a speech on Sunday evening, reminded Americans of our solidarity. Enemies perched at our every border, watching for signs of weaknesses. Now is not the time to shoot ourselves in the feet. FEMA officials today, do not try to defend your property in towns. Please retreat to your nearest evacuation center outside town and await extraction to a safe facility. Military officials require non-hostile civilians to be removed from potential hot sites for ongoing violence. When the evacuation order is over, you'll be able to return to your homes. And that ain't happening anytime soon. Looks like a whip, but apparently it's a fishing rod. I will take one. I don't know if I can make a better one than a basic one. But send me. Drop stuff off at the cart. There we go. That's the good stuff. Television. If you need power converters, the televisions are the way to go. Next step, subway station. So where a bunch of zombies popped out of here. Probably don't want to go downstairs. Terrible, terrible stuff lurks down below. Hello, howling waif. I often wondered what happened to that poor waif. That's weird. I didn't have to pulp the body. Wonder if you crit, you don't have to. I haven't really been paying attention to that. Pop that door open. Like we own the place. There's our tea. Don't worry, the tea episode is coming. But I do think we need a lot more tea bags to do it. I think as many as we have, we'll be surprised at how little it'll fill. All right, hard cheese, yogurt, good stuff. Back porch. I am getting a craving to like build a base in this game. There's no reason we can't. We can do whatever we want. It's kind of the nature of this game. That may be what we do next here. Yeah, we don't need cheese spread. We have a lot of cheese spread. Cornmeal and flour. Macaroni. Don't know about vinegar. Permit a frag device. Peppers, this look great. Thermoelectric outfit. This suit of thin thermal underwear covers you from head to toe and is equipped with internal battery power heating elements. Use it to turn on. I doubt we'll need it unless they've made winter even colder than it used to be. Don't get me wrong, winter's cold in this game, but usually just wearing all your layers of armor is good enough. Right. I'm just going to leave our headlamp on for now on. There's no reason to turn it off. We can just charge the battery. No reason to mess around with it. Yeah, we can do whatever we want at this point. I think we might try to build a base. Obviously, there's a building that we're considering turning into the base, but it's like already built, so I'm not sure it'd be quite as interesting as a start from scratch. Foil paper. Ooh, royal jelly. A translucent hexagonal chunk of wax filled with a dense, milky, bitter, acidic tasting jelly. Though some hold it as a panacea, it doesn't have any medical benefit. Still, it is rich with the most beneficial substance the hive can produce. Did they nerf it? That'd be a little sad. The royal jelly, it used to be, I think it was like a cure-all. It'd cure any disease or anything you had. Back when the game was more about being a game rather than like a apocalypse simulator. It is what it is. sure how many more houses we should check before we say yes, there's not going to be anything else that we really need in these places. I don't know if you can mix teas into one container if it wouldn't work. In game, that is. Obviously, in real life, you could do it, and people would probably say, no, you can't do that. It'd be really gross, or no, it soils it. But I mean, from a gameplay perspective, can we mix them? I don't think so. No, I'm not going to pick up the bondage mask. That's not necessary. Yeah, at a certain point, I've got to decide, like, even really going to go into every house? You know what? We'll call it here. Unless one of these houses looked interesting from the outside. We might be able to tell if something looks like it stands out. Like this one has 2 garages. This one could be interesting. It's also huge, apparently. This is a single house. This is very, very big. I was gonna say I would love to have a house like this, but now I'm thinking about it, like, man, I've been dealing with these fleas in my house, and my house is small, and holy cow, I've been wasting hours every day, like vacuuming, cleaning over and over again. Nice, new stuff. New books. It's like, would I really want a house that's like 5 times the size? Not by myself. I just couldn't manage it anymore at that point if something went wrong. Like, this house is almost too big to deal with the freaking flea problem on my own. I think we're done with it now finally, but geez, it took a lot of work. Seasoned salt's kind of like black pepper in this game, where it'll open up a lot of recipes just to have it. We're finding like a lot of flour and stuff, which is actually pretty good. So there's just something about owning a big house. Highly appealing in my brainstem, even if it's not a smart decision. Let's activate this tourist guide and drop it. Take a look at those books so we know them. Isn't it nice to be able to fill up a shopping cart again? One thing's for sure is our base is going to be 1 floor tall. I don't have a hacking tool with enough charges. Antibiotics, very good stuff. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna build a base. Might not get it started in this video. I think we'll just finish upgrading our vehicle in this one after we're done checking this house out. Getting all those solar panels we've been looking at. Then I think we're gonna build a base. I think it's just gonna be a gigantic vehicle. I think. Guess my improvised lockpick doesn't count. I have the stethoscope, right? I do. Okay. I don't know what we need to finish lockpicking some of these other things. All right. Let's go put away what we've got. And we'll go get our solar panels. Maybe we don't build a giant vehicle. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Well, we'll just worry about when we get to it. If you've seen some of my other series, we've attempted to kind of build like bases. not like hardcore, but I've tried like making deployable furniture by like putting the mini fridge on wheels and stuff, and then putting it on a, giving it like a solar panel attached to it, and just putting it wherever I needed it inside of a house with like no roof over it. It's complicated. Okay. I guess we should just tab drop, huh? These other things are sheathed and don't quite matter as much. Now we'll turn those off. Drop the whole backpack. There we go. Or, not our backpack, but our quiver. I feel like we're in winter in the game, but I'm getting it confused with real life where it's turning into fall now. Okay. Sealed food all goes here. Those dried stuff and tea leaves aren't going bad anytime soon. I think this royal jelly is just loose. It's not in a container. Sealed, sealed. Tea, flour, saga. I was afraid of duct tape. Also wondering if we should just take everything out of its containers. That would help with storage, but it's also one of the reasons why we're thinking of building a base here. Medicine. It is true that I'm like, vehicles kind of just better in every way, but what are we gonna do, huh? We're at the end game basically. Antlered horror is sitting there waiting. I think I have to go kill it. I don't want it to suddenly change its mind about hanging out there and come charging down at us while we're busy. Okay. Rod is certainly a tool. Shakespeare's kind of a tool, but they're primarily a weapon, I would say. Oh, we need to compare our composite bow to the new bow. Sorry, my nose is itchy today. Oh yeah, that modern recurve is pretty good. It might be assuming a different type of arrow though. Sometimes that happens. Nope, they're using the same one. Bashing, so it's better at squishing things that get close to me. Damage is actually less, but it has more range and it's more accurate. Shoots slower. It doesn't have like the dope bow dampening kit on it. Actually worse in a lot of ways, but it does have like way more mod spots. And I bet if it's fully modded, let's see. Modification, yes. Antlered hammer. Well, I thought it was an antlered horror hammer. Grab our gun and kill that thing. It's just highly troubling. Gosh, my nose is so itchy. I don't know why. I guess I vacuumed recently, so maybe that was why. To drop our backpack low, ideally. Extra ammo. Sorry, folks. Might turn off my we can't use the gun and carry the axe with us. We have to wear the bag. We may have to switch in a hurry. Didn't this thing disappear earlier when we were trying to hunt it before? Okay, I think it's coming now. I believe it's coming now, boys. Oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah, pretty close. We got it. Antlered hammer. All right, I'm turning off my camera so I can itch my nose as much as I want without weirding you guys out. Yeah, as discussed, I'm having to clean the house constantly to get rid of the flea issue. And, yeah, one of those side effects is every time you vacuum, you're throwing a lot of dust in the air, so rip. Modern recurve bow. We put the dampening kit on. Improves the dispersion. Lowers the damage, apparently. Feel like we had more mods, like, ready to go. Feel like I crafted a bunch just to get some XP. Stabilizer. But more accuracy for apparently even less damage, but all right, shouldn't need the IAR. Golf bag. Bear the quiver. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Any of this stuff will not go in my inventory because we've been picking up a lot of stuff. Yes, antibiotics. Not something we need to a moment-to-moment basis. We leave behind. Should be able to decide if I need the radiation gear or not. All right. We should take our vehicle deeper into town and start taking these vehicles apart. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.